strength, balance, and improvement. These were 3 things that a yoga teacher friend of mine said when she asked her students what they most wanted in their yoga practice. That's what their response was, and I was so glad she shared it with me, because both on the mat and off the mat, we're all looking for strength and improvement and balanced actions, both behaviorally and certainly physically. We'll begin the practice at the top of your mat. You might want to use blocks for this practice. We'll begin standing. As you stand tall, inhale, take your arms up, engage. Express strength in the pose as you draw from the fingertips to the pelvis, from your toes to your pelvis. Exhale, take your hands down, either to blocks or to the floor. Inhale, lengthen out. Have slow and steady movements, balanced action as you improve with each repetition. Get long as you exhale. Now soften. Inhale, again, lengthen your spine as you rise up. Place your blocks alongside your feet and step your right foot back. Take your right knee down to the earth. Take your blocks in their tallest position. Drop in to a low lunge. Now slowly lift yourself out of the pose. Lift your toes up. Pull in from the left foot to the pelvis. Draw down. We'll do some repetitions so that you can see improvement in each cycle as you strengthen the action. From the back leg, you're pulling in toward the pelvis. Now exhale from the front leg. You pull in from the heel all the way to the pelvis again as you draw forward. One more time. Draw down and deep to open the pelvis nicely. Exhale, pull back, lift your toes up, draw it down. Now bend your front knee, step your back foot forward. Place your hands to your low back, rise up. Reach up to the sky with full engagement, with balanced action of the breath. Exhale long with your knees bent. Place your hands right on the blocks if you wish. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, soften. These steady repetitions just allow for a nice ease in the practice and balance in the breath. Inhale, expand, lift, and lengthen. Exhale, soften down. Step your left foot back. Bring your back knee down. Pull in from the back foot to the pelvis. Now slowly come toward a straight leg as you lift your toes up and draw slightly forward and down. Each repetition, see if you can balance the action out in the breath, in the movement, as you draw your heart forward and let the pelvis settle in. And now exhale, take your pelvis back, lift your toes up, pull from the front heel to the back arch. And a third time, you gather strength in the action, just from the back leg pulling in to engage more fully. Now pull in from the front leg, lift your toes up, draw down. Strength, balance, and improved actions. Step your back foot forward. Place your hands to your low back, rise up. Reach up to the sky, reach way back. Exhale, take your hands to the blocks with the left foot centered, the right foot lifted. Bend your left knee. Gather strength in the action. Slowly lift up. And again, bend your left knee. Slowly straighten. One more time, bend your left knee. Slowly straighten. Release your right foot down. Take your left leg in the air. Slowly, with strength, with balanced action. Slowly rise up. Draw down. Keep a strong engagement in the lifted leg with a nice spread to your toes. And a third time, draw down. And rise up. Release your left foot down. Place your hands to your low back. Rise up. Come to the very back of your mat. And at the back of your mat, bend both knees. Pull into the midline. Reach your arms up as you take your pelvis back. Take your knees back slightly. Get this nice openness to the chest. Nice balanced action as you gain strength, both in the legs, the engagement of the muscles that support the spine. Inhale, rise up. Release your hands down. With your back foot parked, step your right foot forward. Keep your back leg strong and stable. As you bend your right knee, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale in the same way we did in the low lunge. Just draw it down toward the straight front leg as you take your hands behind. Inhale, bend your knee with the back foot rooted firmly. Reach your arms up. Exhale, take your hands back and bow forward and down. And a third time, with the back heel rooted, inhale, take your arms up and slightly back. Exhale, draw forward. Inhale, rise up. Step your back foot forward. Take your right foot back. Park your right heel firmly. Bend your left knee. Reach your arms up. Spread your fingers. Your gaze is up. Your back heel plants itself nicely. Exhale. Release your arms down and draw forward. You want to do these nice and slow and steady so that you have this nice balanced action. As you repeat each action, see how you can engage more fully so that you see yourself just going a little bit deeper in each movement of the pose. Reach up and bow forward. Rise up at the back of the mat. Bend both knees. Take the thighs back. Reach your arms up. Get this nice fullness in the pose. Draw the pelvis back, the knees back. Root down to rise up to come out of the pose. Release your hands. Now let's put two poses that we've just done together. Though with one leg lifted, we came to a form of Warrior 3, and we'll try that combining it in the actions of Warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1 to Virabhadrasana 3. Use your blocks if you have them. Start at the back of the mat. Root down through the back heel. Place your block parallel to your right ankle with your back heel rooted. Bend your right knee. Inhale, take your arms up and slightly back. Exhale, take your hands forward. Keep this nice fullness of the back body. Release your hands down. Step your blocks forward. Lift up your back leg. Can you keep a nice engagement in the back leg? Maybe lift up one arm. Maybe lift up two arms. Release your hands down to the blocks. Reach your back heel down. Inhale, slowly come up. Release your hands. So in this action, we're able to gain strength and balance. And you see improvements of the practice as you're able to free your arms to the fullness of Virabhadrasana 3. Step your left foot forward, your right foot back. Park your back heel down firmly with the front knee bent, the back heel rooted. Inhale, balanced action as you engage so fully to bring strength to your pose. Release your hands down to the blocks. Step them slightly forward so that you can free your right leg and lift it off the mat. With the right leg lifted, see about extending your left arm forward. Maybe you can extend your right arm forward to come to the fullness of the pose. Release your hands back to the blocks. Bend your back knee. Root down through the back heel. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release your hands down. With both knees bent, draw the tops of the thighs back. Reach your arms up. Draw your knees back. Keep this nice opening to your heart. Your gaze right between your hands. Settle deeper into the pose. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release your hands. Come to lie on your back. Sometimes when we're able to take these yoga breaks, we can still work on poses that give strength, that work on our balance, and we continue to improve in the practice. Lie down. Give yourself this time to assimilate the actions. Close your eyes. After a steady and strong standing practice, the opportunity to settle your arms and your legs, and develop a nice ease in your breath. It's quite a contrast, so give yourself this time to find balance and engagement into the cycle of the breath. And notice how that focus allows you to go deeper into this process of assimilating the actions of the practice. And and finding that place of ease. Breathe in deep and out long. Breathe in deep and out long. Breathe in deep and out long. Breathe very freely and naturally. Thank you for joining the practice. Namaste.